Now, as many people know, I've detailed exactly the absolute shenanigans going on behind the scenes at Strictly Come Dancing, one of our biggest reality shows over here in the United Kingdom, now currently celebrating 20 years on screen. And gosh, I remember going to the very first few live shows. Yes, frightening, isn't it, to think? And me still only 29. I mean, do you have that where you kind of think it can't be 20 years, you know? You look, don't you, and you think no, or you find out somebody's a certain age, do you know what I mean? And you come away thinking, no, I remember, no, and then you have to sort of decide exactly whether you can remember them or not. Now, it's fascinating because this year's Strictly Come Dancing, as I say, is celebrating 20 years on screen. And, you know, as I've often said, there's quite a few people on there that you think, I've never heard of these people. And they book them, don't they, because of the social media aspect of things, you know. They have a big following, so suddenly people might watch it, that sort of stuff. The only ones that I truly know are Paul Merson, the footballer. Been lucky enough to meet him. Talented guy, in fact, you know, very, very popular footballer in his day. The fantastic tenor, that is Wyn Evans. Lovely, lovely man. Knew him many years ago, in fact, when he worked in a coffee shop at the English National Opera shop next to the English National Opera in St Martin's Lane. How successful has he become? Wonderful man. And of course this lady, Toyah Willcox. Yes, it's a mystery. Do you remember that big hit from Toyah? Wonderful lady, the High Priestess of Punk, she was called for a period. And around, you know, she's been around so long, but I admire her. You know, she's appeared in things with Laurence Olivier. She's had a fantastic career and still touring and making music now. But she sort of fell foul of the bosses of Strictly Come Dancing, that I've been told behind the scenes, because she did a kind of, it was movie week this week, you know, and it's always, I find these things a bit daft. I like things when they do waltzes and that sort of stuff, where it's really showing off the talent of the dancer and the teacher that's got you there. This to me is all about more, how should we say, play acting, you know, but Toyah did her best. Sadly, in the dance-off, she got removed. But was this the reason? According to sources, you see, her husband, Robert, an absolutely wonderful guitarist in many different groups and, you know, bands across the years, well, he decided to shout out and have a go at one of the main judges, Craig Revel Horwood. Didn't go down well. It was a live show, and consequently, people don't like that. Suddenly, Toyah gets the bullet on the results show on Sunday, but it's actually recorded on Saturday nights. And it's fascinating to think, isn't it, that given the shambles that Amanda Abbington has brought to the show with last year's debacle of her dancer with Giovanni Panisi, well, suddenly they're deciding to clamp down. I'm sure when Toyah got home, as she famously sang Thunder in the Mountains, well, I'm sure she gave Robert a lot of thunder, because it appears, according to sources, that that was the final straw for the bosses. And sadly for Toyah, a Strictly role, a Strictly journey, as they like to say, suddenly came to an end. Is that the mystery solved? Neil Sean, Kensington, London.